This video explains how to connect your VIZIO TV to your Xfinity cable box using HDMI for the best picture quality, including 4K. We'll cover cable connections, input selection, and basic troubleshooting to get you up and running quickly. This is the best way to ensure a reliable connection. Begin by locating the HDMI output on your Xfinity cable box. This is typically labeled HDMI out or HDMI out to TV on the rear panel. Connect one end of the HDMI cable to this port on the cable box. Ensure the cable clicks securely into place. Next, find an available HDMI input on the back of your VIZIO TV. These are usually labeled HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and so on. Connect the other end of the HDMI cable to the selected HDMI input on your VIZIO TV. Make sure the connection is secure. Finally, note the HDMI input number you used, such as HDMI 1 or HDMI 2. You'll need this information when selecting the input on your TV. Start by turning on both your VIZIO TV and Xfinity cable box using their power buttons. On your VIZIO TV remote, locate and press the Input button to access the Input Selection menu. A menu will appear on your TV screen listing all available input sources. Use the arrow keys on your remote to navigate to the HDMI input you connected the cable box to, such as HDMI 1, and press the OK or Enter button to select it. Once the correct input is selected, your VIZIO TV should display the Xfinity cable box interface. To ensure optimal picture quality, especially 4K, navigate to the Xfinity settings menu using the Xfinity remote. Look for video settings or resolution and select the highest supported resolution, ideally 4K at 3840 by 2160 pixels. Your VIZIO TV must also support 4K for this to work properly. HDMI versions determine what resolutions and frame rates your connection can support. For 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, you need at least HDMI 2.0 on both your VIZIO TV and Xfinity cable box. If you want to enjoy 4K content at higher frame rates, such as 120 Hz for smoother motion in games or sports, HDMI 2.1 is required. This newer standard supports faster data transfer. Always check the specifications of your VIZIO TV and Xfinity cable box to confirm they support the HDMI version you need. Look for HDMI 2.0 or 2.1 labels on the ports. Finally, ensure your HDMI cable is certified for the resolution you want. Look for HDMI 2.0 or 2.1 certification badges on the packaging to guarantee it can handle 4K signals properly. HDMI ARC, or Audio Return Channel, simplifies audio setup by allowing your VIZIO TV speakers or connected sound system to receive audio from the Xfinity cable box. This uses the same HDMI cable for both video and audio. Locate the HDMI out port on your Xfinity cable box. Find the HDMI port labeled ARC on your VIZIO TV. Connect the HDMI cable from the cable box's HDMI out to the TV's HDMI ARC port. This single cable handles both video and audio signals. With HDMI ARC, you eliminate the need for separate audio cables, creating a cleaner setup where audio flows back from the cable box to your TV speakers. Newer Xfinity cable boxes integrate seamlessly with VIZIO SmartCast TVs, allowing unified control through the SmartCast platform. Take advantage of voice control features through Alexa or Google Assistant. Simply say commands to change channels, adjust volume, or launch apps directly from your SmartCast TV. For gaming enthusiasts, enable auto low latency mode in your TV settings to reduce input lag when connected to the cable box. This ensures smoother gameplay for competitive titles. Regularly update both your VIZIO TV and Xfinity cable box firmware to maintain compatibility and unlock the latest features, such as improved resolution handling and new integration options. While wireless alternatives are emerging for convenience, HDMI remains the best choice for stable 4K streaming, with low latency and high-quality video output from your Xfinity cable box.